Hello, welcome back. Today I filmed a fun, bright summer look. Priming my eyelids with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Fair Beige. Starting with the shade MFEO, from the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill palette, through the crease. This is a soft wash of a tan that's slightly darker than your skin tone. Adding more warmth through the crease with the shade Puder. The first color ended up being too light. Packing the shade Pool Party all over the lid and bringing it to thirds of the way out. I wanted to do a bright ocean blue on the lid, very summery and bright. This is just the eyeshadow. I didn't have to wet it to get it this pigmented. That's why I love Morphe eyeshadows. On the outer corner, I'm packing on the shade Twerk and blending it with the lid shade. I'm really focusing on trying to blend the two shades together for a softer transition. I'm using the brush and the eyeshadow to create the shape I want, and then cleaning it up later. This is a really dark blue that has a purple shift to it, so in some lighting it looks purple, in other lighting it looks blue. I don't leave the top line of the eyeshadow this harsh, trust the process lol. Using a water wipe to clean up, so it creates a sharp edge from outer corner to tail of the brow. This also helps make sure they're even. I'm using the shade Beam to soften the harsh edge and create a softer blend to the brow bone. This is a frosty champagne color that's close to my skin tone. You always want to leave a gap below the brow bone and above the eyeshadow. That's your natural skin tone, because it looks softer, even with bold colors. Starting my base with the Laura Geller Hydrating Spackle Primer. Before I even start my makeup, I wash my face and moisturize. Dry skin will make your base makeup look cakey or rough. Covering my dark circles and anywhere I want extra coverage with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Fair Beige. On days where I don't want to do a full face of makeup, this concealer blends out so well with my natural skin tone that I can get away with just wearing concealer and powder. For cream blush, I'm using the e.l.f. Cosmetics Camo Liquid Blush in Dusty Rose. I really prefer the way this blends out with a brush. I feel like a sponge picks up too much of the product. This blush really is my perfect shade. It has almost a sunburnt look to it, in a good way lol. Going in with the e.l.f. Cosmetics Halo Glow Wand in the shade Champagne Campaign. I figured since the blush blended better with a brush, that I would try it with the highlight, and I really like the way it turned out. Typically, if I use a sponge to blend it out, I can't even see it after. Mixing the e.l.f. Cosmetics Halo Glow Liquid Filter in shade 1 and the Revlon Colorstay Foundation in 110 Ivory. This mix is a third foundation and 2/3 Halo Glow. I wanted a sheer finish, and I'm focusing it on the bottom half of my face, forehead, and center of my face, and taking the tiny amount that's left on the sponge and just patting it over the blush to really blend everything together. Taking what's left to add a little more coverage under the eyes. Setting my face with the Coty Air Spun Powder in Translucent with the e.l.f. Cosmetics Halo Glow Powder Puff. Pressing in powder where I get oily, crease, or have pores. Using a fluffy powder brush to lightly set the rest of my face and dusting any extra powder away. Framing the bottom to thirds of my lash line with the shade Royalty. This is a true royal purple shade. Highlighting the inner corner and inner third with the shade Beam. This works as a really pretty face highlight as well. Bronzing with the ColourPop, just a flush cheek palette. I decided to try it out again, and I still feel like the bronzer is almost too light for me. With the same face palette, using the blush shade in Sassy Pants. Highlighting with the highlight shade from the palette. Since this is more of a putty product, I'm using it with my fingers for a lighter finish. When you use a brush to apply this highlight, you can get it extremely sparkly and blinding. Melting the powders with the e.l.f. Cosmetics Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. I tinted my brows, so I'm just lightly filling in sparse areas with the Billion Dollar Brows Waterproof Micro Pencil in top. The tiny tip makes it easy to mimic hair-like strokes. Setting the brows in place with the e.l.f. Cosmetics Brow Lift. Lining and tight-lining my eyes with the e.l.f. Cosmetics No Budge Retractable Eyeliner in black. Finishing off the eyes with the e.l.f. Cosmetics Lash and Roll Mascara in black. I don't know what I'll do if they ever stop making this mascara. I don't know how noticeable it is on camera, but if the center of my top lip looks a little fuller, it's because I'm having an allergic reaction to something. It's fine. I'm fine. Finishing the look with the Makeup Revolution X Fortnite Cuddle Team Leader Gloss. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.